What's up, YouTube? This is Woody coming back with another ride review. We're here again at the 2017 AM Expo, getting ready to get on a 2018 BMW S1000 single R. I cannot tell you how excited that I am. If you can't hear the smile all over my face, I am so freaking stoked to ride this bike. Oh my gosh, it's my dream bike. It's my dream bike. So, heated grips, shift assist, up and down, ABS, traction control, heated cruise control. It's got everything. Everything that you could ever think of needed on a bike, it's already on there. Dude, I am so pumped to ride this bike. Alright, so I'm 6 foot tall, 195 pounds. I got a 36-inch inseam, flat foot, slightly bent. It's got a tall tank. Bars are pretty flat. You lean forward a little bit, mildly aggressive stance. Dude, I'm so pumped to ride this bike. Mirrors or whatever, but if you bought this bike, you're going to get rid of them anyway. Bar and mirror and be done with it. Ooh, listen to it pop. Listen to it pop. Listen to it pop. Dude, I'm so excited. I am so excited. It's hotter than crap out here. It's hotter than crap out here. It's like 90 degrees, crazy humidity. Gotta get moving. Oh my gosh, the clutch is like halfway out. Oh, it just wants to take off in first gear. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Seat's nice. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's so smooth in first gear. I mean, you could tell you're on a premium. You just feel like you're on a premium bike. Oh, let's see. What can I say about it? I'm so excited about this bike, I can't even talk about it. So, shift assist up and down. After you take off in first gear, he said you don't let out on it, the throttle at all to shift. It's just either stay static. Oh, come on, bus. Stay static, he said, or keep it open. What else did he say? Downshifting, close the throttle, or decelerate the throttle, whatever is what he said to make it shift. This bike is so freaking hot from sitting in the sun. So let's try it. It's hot right there, boys. Burning my knee. I'm not going to be able to talk about this bike because I'm just too stoked about it. Tells the temperature of the motor. Got trip. Gas gauge. Oh yes, that was so smooth. That was so smooth. Why stop? Why stop? This thing's got so many rider modes and traction control and ABS and so much stuff on it. I don't know how you could wreck this bike. I mean, I don't think it'll let you. Just like always, the shifting is it's automatic to go for the clutch, so it's hard to play with the shift assist when everybody's stalling out their bikes, when you're automatically grabbing it every time. Yes. gosh. The brakes are touchy. Dude, it's so smooth taking off. See the popping and cracking of the exhaust. See, downshifting, I just keep automatic down hitting the. It's my dream bike. And I love her. Dude, some flush mounts, get rid of those. Here comes half of our group. It's hot right there, right above the engine case. It's right where my knee hits, right there when I'm riding. Gosh. Right there, so it's pretty far in, because look, that's all the way in. Right there, it's grabbing. So he said I could change the modes. Basically, he said select a mode, clutch all the way in, let it out, it switches the mode. You can't half clutch it, you have to all the way in. So, and he said I could use the modes. He told me to stay in he suggested I stay in road or dynamic. He said the dynamic pro is basically like a track mode or whatever. So I might throw it in there. He said I can, but he doesn't suggest it. I don't know if we'll get a chance to or not. I've used modes before, so we'll see. Right now in road mode, this thing is smooth. Taking off. I like the clutch. I like the clutch being in like that. It's a little heavy. It would be two-fingering it. It's hard. It's a heavy clutch, that's for sure. Sitting here holding it in. How hard is it to... This is the slowest light on the planet. Neutral ain't too hard to find. Some bikes, those Ducatis, they're like impossible to get it in neutral. It's like, it sucks to get neutral. Oh, let's do this. Oh, he installed it again. I remember my first time on a 350. No, I never rode a 350. Ever. This kid's like afraid of the bike, I think. ABS, he's still chirping the tires. Dude, that engine case. That engine is hot! Everybody's just going on red. They're not even slowing down. Just going for it. Oh my gosh! Woo! Woo! Auto blip it down. Oh, gosh, I love this bike. Oh, I love this bike. Some bikes with the oh, going to get on the highway? Are we? Oh. Some bikes with the handlebars, they kind of are tall. These are not. They're pretty flat, so I couldn't see changing. I couldn't see spending the money getting different bars. Just because, I mean, what are you going to go to? Completely flat? I keep doing that and I'm not supposed to. Let's see what that sounds like. Gosh, it's a rocket. It's a freaking rocket. 4,000 RPMs. I'll just hit neutral. That's not good. These guys are not staying in formation. He's got a shift light. This car over. Let's see. 6 gear, 5 grand, 65 mile an hour. Almost doubled my speed right there. Almost double my speed right there. It's automatic though, grabbing the clutch. I'll keep doing it. This bike's so comfortable, you can get off it on one hand. It's not pulling me forward. I'm just setting up straight. 60 miles an hour, 65. The wind hits you, but it hits you full, so it's not as rough on your body. It's so calm. Oh, this is just like the street triple. It's just confidence inspiring. I just want to freaking get it. This thing's nice. It's nice. It is so nice. I mean, the only thing this needs, it's got heated grips, but what if it had cooling grips and a seat? Now, how awesome would that be? That's so, and it made you a cup of coffee. It's got a fuel light right there. Oh, you want? It's got a fuel light, a neutral light right there. You hear it blurping the throttle a little bit when you're down doing that shift assist. Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh my gosh, I love this bike. Oh, I love this bike. Dude, this bike, the MS-R base price on this bike is 13 and some change. Now, I love that street triple, but why would you get the street triple for the same price that you could own this for? It does not make sense. I just want to pull this bike. Oh gosh, you could wheelie the crap out of this bike. We lost half of our group. I gotta get in the habit of trying to not use the clutch. Listen to it popping and cracking. It sounds great. I think this is Abercrombie, whatever, exhaust. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Gosh, I love this bike. So if you don't follow my channel, or you just stumbled across this ride review, I got a channel. I do lots of ride reviews. Today alone, I rode the Kawasaki Z900. I rode the Suzuki GSX-R 750. I'm on this. I'm probably gonna ride the Kawasaki Z125. They got a little course right there. I've never been one on the little bikes, and I want to get on one, so I think it'd just be fun. It's just a little course, and to ride it on. I might do a little video on that. I've done other bikes. I've done so many other bikes. You got to check out the channel. If you like ride reviews, swing over, check out my channel. Getting crazy. This kid does not know how to ride. Listen to it pop. I love those pops. Let's do it again. We'll just hit neutral again. Oh my gosh, what was that? Did you hear that? That clunked into first gear. I hit neutral twice now. Oh crap. Little dog. Little doggy. Little poochie. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. That's a cool bike. I wanted to get on it. R9T, I think's what it's called. They got 3 of them, but this being my, I've just always wanted to ride this bike. So I definitely had to get on this. I had to wait a while to get on this, and you couldn't schedule one bike. You could only schedule one bike at a time, so. So this is what I got on. I'm probably not going to have time to ride anything else except for maybe that Z125, and that's just because I don't have to sign up for it. There really ain't a line. They got like 6 of them or whatever. I'll just be able to walk up there and get on it. And then it'll be about time, closing time. Listen to the pops. I can't think of anything. I would keep this exhaust. I mean, it's an Abercrombie exhaust. It sounds amazing. I would not get rid of this exhaust. I maybe would do flush mounts. Probably a fender eliminator. It sounds weak when you're not on. It sounds just like a little toy when you're not on the throttle. It's so comfortable. I mean, the seat is it's a little hard, but when your feet are up, it's not bad. But when they're down, that's when it kind of like digs in. Your legs dig into the edges of the seat. I feel like we lost somebody because this guy wasn't riding right next to me before. That guy up there was. Oh, those two switched spots or something. I don't know. Listen to the pops. We're just cruising in first gear. So smooth. I like the pops. Oh my gosh, I love this bike. That's why I'm getting my butt's hurting, because it's hot, and I got swamp butt. This thing about the auto shift or assisted shift is it's opposite of everything that you are used to doing. You don't throttle. I mean, you keep the throttle wide open, and you don't grab the clutch. And it's hard to break yourself of doing those two things. I mean, you really got. I really gotta think about it before I do it sometimes. It make you a lazy rider, that's for sure. Gosh, I love this bike. Let's try a different mode. We're in road mode. Let's go. Dynamic, clutch in, clutch out. We're in dynamic. Basically, the crazy mode. It's got dynamic, dynamic pro, road, and rain mode. I think the thing he said that was different between the dynamic and the dynamic pro was something to do with the ABS or something. It probably doesn't kick in as much. I don't think I'm not sure if you can turn the ABS completely off on this bike. It's got, you can adjust the shocks, it looks like, the ABS, trip info, your cruise control, hazard lights. Somehow I ended up being the last bike in this group. Somehow I ended up being the last bike in this group. You don't like that bike? That's the, it's like a 350, G350 or something like that. It's a little bike. Also, that R9T, it's a lot smaller than it looks like in pictures. Like standing next to it, it looks tiny. And in pictures, it doesn't look small. But I don't know. If you've ever seen or been, if you've ever stood next to a Ducati Scrambler, that 9T ain't much bigger than it. It's probably about the same size. Which it just shocks me because I just did, in the pictures and stuff, the things you see of it, it doesn't look like a tiny bike, but standing next to it, it looks tiny. Especially this one's the 9T Urban, this one right here. The other one is the just the regular 9T. The other one's just a regular 9T, and the regular 9T looks even smaller than that. That sounds like a dirt bike. I should have changed modes earlier. I think we're close to the end of the ride right now. Man, Columbus has the slowest lights on the planet. Here we go, boys. Head in the game. He rolls out the throttle hard. I just tried to shift with the throttle closed and it wouldn't let me. It's a little the throttle is definitely a little jerkier with the dynamic on. You can see the bike jumping around a little bit while I'm being lazy with the throttle. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. This should open up right here past this. All that in first or second. You don't do a lot of shifting on this bike. You ain't got to. I like them pumps. Yep, boys, I love it. There's nothing I don't like about it. There's nothing I don't like about it. See, why you could this the Z9 the seat, well, you could see it when you look at the bike, the tail curves up. So you can't really move around on the seat. This, you can a little bit. It's a little flatter, so it'll let you scoot back. It helps sometimes a little bit to scoot back. The seat gets a little wider. It's a pretty nice bike. Gosh, I love this bike. See how hard it is to hit neutral. There we go. Hit neutral. Aberprobic. Gosh, I love that. Getting on the highway again? So smooth in first gear. Not too many bikes I've been on is the throttle that smooth. And here we go. In first gear. Oh, them brakes though. Them brakes though. I love getting it right there in that 5,000 range. I do that on my bike a lot. It's just fun. Your phone. Man, we're going all over the place on this ride. Neutral is hard to hit. Not when you're going down the road though. No, when you're so hot and thirsty, that stuff still starts building up on the side of in the corner of your mouth. That's where I'm at right now. I'm so hot and thirsty. There's that first bike right there was that R9T, just the regular one. It definitely looks smaller than that. I don't think it's quite as tall. This handles so good at low speeds. It's crazy. It's so smooth. So smooth. I'm so hot though. They like it. The kid likes it. The kid likes it. I like that shift light. You don't pay attention to it, but it's fun. I like it. It's pretty cool. It tells you to shift too early, I think. That was a fun ride. That was a fun ride. What's he pointing at? That guy's getting a little excited right there. Anyways, this is gonna be the end of this ride. Hopefully you guys like this ride review. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video. This is Woody. Peace and I'm out.